Like, it's anything that anybody that I don't speak to no more, or I'm no longer friends with, if you find out and know the real story, which Rory knows some of it, it's not on me. I'm the same I've always been. I've never treated nobody differently. I've never started acting funny towards somebody. I've never stolen from anybody. I've never done no whack shit to nobody. I don't care enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I truly, honestly, in my soul, don't care enough about things to do something whack to somebody. I'd rather just walk away from it. So I don't want to keep doing this back and forth because I'm sure that the listeners are tired of it. The fans are tired. I don't even say fans. The supporters are tired of it. And our energy is still the same. My energy is still the same. Just show the numbers. Just show the contract. Just show the taxes paid out. It's very simple. We don't got to do this because, again, that was really somebody that I looked at as a friend at one point. And I'm not a sucker, and I don't do sucker shit. So even when it's bad and we're not friends no more, I'm not going to spew venom. I'm not going to start talking crazy. Like, you're a thief. These are facts. These are just the facts, bro. You stole from me and Rory. Facts. It's not about me trying to create some narrative and paint you a certain way. You stole from Rory and myself. And we know that. And we just got tired of it and said, yo, we're not going to deal with it no more. Oh, here's another thing that I don't think people know, Rory. We never got paid from YouTube.
We said that.
You accused me of stealing.
Again,
you got to be shitting me.
I never had a conversation with them. They might have some.
Then show it. It wouldn't just be 2 years of whatever the fuck you saying and whatever you think. It's over now. The niggas landed, we landed, everybody landed okay, but you wouldn't just keep saying that. See, their plans wanted to be fueled on hate for Joe. My plans was only fueled on work ethic.
Again, I can't.
That's what I was betting on moving forward. Yo, at the end of the relationship, the product was bad. And the product is bad because people feel however they feel and they bringing those feelings to work. And I'm the person that's funding this and looking at it. So I have to make an executive decision at some point and stop coddling people, especially when the coddling leads to you being investigative to not only me, but all these beautiful, great people that are working for you for 2 years. So you're right, it's all my fault because you let it sit. You don't nip it in the bud from the jump, and then cancer spreads.
Yeah, I think that, and this is my personal opinion. Again, I kind of walk a fine line when I address that situation. I
appreciate that.
I think that better communication from all parties involved lands you guys in a different space.
That's also a part of my problem, because you've been coddled for as long as you've been coddled. And then when it all went down, you didn't have a conversation. You didn't look niggas in the face and say what the fuck was going on with you. You want to do internet games. I don't want to do internet games. If you got some proof that I took something from you, which I don't see a world where I could ever take something from you, I don't, then show it. Or take your money, go get your lawyer, go to court, do whatever you got to, come take it back. Take any action.
Man, at this point, bro, just like what Joe Budden said, Maul needed to take it to court because nobody brought this up until Maul was on a podcast about like 2 episodes ago with Sahada Prince. And he was like, yeah, you could use my money that Joe Budden stole from me. And then Rory started laughing and was like, yeah, you could use both of our money that Joe Budden stole from us to pay, you know what I'm saying, for the battle between him and Sahad, or whatever they was talking about. That's when Joe Budden responded on his podcast and was like, well, I ain't never steal nothing from y'all. Matter of fact, Maul was the main person that was lazy, won't working, he won't showing up on time, he won't doing the things I needed. But they did used to always joke about how the first ever live show that they did, Maul never got paid from it. So I don't know if that's what Maul talking about, but Maul just need to take it to court. Just like he said, he's not worrying about it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he said, but he's not talking about taking legal action. So at this point, just drop it. And from the outside looking in, when I first started looking at the podcast, before they got signed to Spotify, it looked like they was just all good friends talking about their industry shit. Then once they signed a deal, that deal went bad. Joe Budden went on his rant, and then Maul and Rory was like following suit. But they actually wanted to sign a title, Maul and Rory, but Joe Budden didn't for whatever reason. So I don't know if they started feeling salty then. And then Maul said, we never got paid from YouTube. Well, was that in your contract? Did you read the contract and said, we supposed to get paid from X, Y, and Z? Because this is telling me is, when you friends and mix business with friends, you think just because off the strength of being friends, business is gonna be good. And the one thing that they talk about on their podcast is labels. It be so many so-called friends in the industry. Oh yeah, you my bro, you my big bro, I'm about to sign you. Then like a year or two later, oh man, F them, man, they ain't pay me what I supposed to been paid. They this and that. You gotta read the contract. I don't care how good of friends y'all think y'all are. When y'all mix money into it, read the contracts. And if what Maul's saying is right, he hasn't get paid from YouTube, or Joe Budden is a thief. If it's in the contract that you can legally prove, take his ass to court. If you cannot legally prove it, then shut up, because Maul and Rory keep saying, show the paperwork, show the tax work. And Joe Budden saying, prove it. Prove that I'm a thief. Prove that I stole from you. Take me to court. And it's crazy that Maul said somebody that I consider my friend. So he's confirming that they are not friends anymore. It's crazy, bro. When you mix friends and business, bro, this is what happened, man. What y'all think about this? Your boy B. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.